Peace, family. I'm putting out a lot of content. And the reason I'm putting out a lot of content is because I want to, I want to test this equipment. But I have a message to my young G's. Um, I have Instagram. And not only do I have Instagram, I got all the major media, WhatsApp, Facebook. I got all that, man. And I think one of the things we're gonna have to learn is stop chasing. Stop chasing after what you want. Attract what you want, become it. And success comes in many forms, and it comes when you least expect it. Sometimes what happens is we watch a lot of YouTube, you know what I mean? We watch a lot of Instagram, Facebook. And, we always hearing what Jay-Z does or what Puffy does. We watch Saweetie and all of this kind of stuff. And, it's kind of entertaining. And everyday life seems boring and mundane. And to be honest, it's the everyday simple life that makes you happy. There's a brother by the name of a reggae artist. His name is Sizzler. And he said, simplicity, that's what I use to survive. You know what I mean? Simple things. You don't need a lot of hurrah to be happy. You could just go outside and look at the air and be thankful for life. You don't need a lot to be happy. You got food, clothing, shelter. Everybody's looking for the hurrah. And they're doing, a lot of studies on iPhones. And iPhones are addictive. They even say the screen is addictive. The colors are addictive. And you can be on social media looking at all this excitement and be depressed. Some of us are depressed. Some of us, we can't be happy in regular life. We depressed. These things here, this thing here, an iPhone. Some of us, the whole world is in this thing. Our whole world. All day long, we do this. We scroll. And to be honest, life is really outside this phone. Think about that. Some of us, our whole life, all day long, is in this thing. So I'm kind of testing, the equipment. I'm putting out a lot of content because a lot of stuff I talk to the average person about is deep and people can benefit. But this phone, I take these from my students all the time. In order for them to learn, they can't be up in this thing unless they're using it, to solve a problem or to do math or to use the calculator. In fact, I find myself taking these away because when they're in this phone, they're out of it. This iPhone. Now, there's research that says people that spend a significant amount of time on this phone, they're more depressed. They got depression issues. It's hard for them to be excited about regular life. That's why I talk a lot about, to the young G's, I talk to you about pornography. Because you can't, back in the day, we had to go to that little store, Hollywood Video. You had to go in the back. You had to hide. You get you a dirty tape, right? Y'all don't need a dirty tape. Y'all got all the dirty tape in here. Instagram, and you don't even have to pay to see booty. You can see it all in the phone. And it got you in your mind. You could DM a girl or you could talk to a girl on the phone, but you don't have the social skills to talk to a girl in real life. And it's the joy of talking to a woman in real life that gives the pleasure. When you meet with somebody and y'all can kick it, but you ain't kicking it when you on the phone, you DMing. Young G's. Whole world is in this phone. And then when you see a real woman, you be like, you don't know what to say. You know, it's like dudes that are into pornography. They don't know how to get to home base. They don't even know how to talk to a woman. They don't even know how to love or connect or feel or take it slow because it's instant gratification. You know what I mean? So my advice to you is to shut this damn thing off, man. Shut it off and go outside. Enjoy the outside. Take some time. Go to the park. You know what we used to do, and I'm going to close. You know what we used to do? We used to at least go to the mall. And if we saw a pretty girl, start talking. I don't know how many of y'all got skills like that today because you're doing video games. And when you ain't got no video games, you're on the phone. There's no social interaction, but we're social beings. That's why when we had the pandemic, a lot of us suffered because we're supposed to be social. We're supposed to get with people. We're supposed to meet. There's, an energy we get when we talk to other people. There's an energy we get. And so nothing, there's no replacement for human interaction. Computers can't give us what we need. We need each other. So shut this off sometime and go talk to somebody. Go outside. You know what I mean? We can still socially distance and have physical relationship. Just be 3 feet away. Since y'all into what the CDC said, they said we can be 3 feet instead of 6 feet. You know what I mean? Or we can mask up. So, young G's, we gotta, we gotta reel it back. We gotta get off that IG sometime. We gotta get out of that DM. Instead of sending a direct message in social media, go directly to her and talk and discuss. 70% of communication is not with the mouth. 70% of communication is body language. What you say with your eyes, your energy. You know what I mean? That's communication. You don't even have to say nothing. You could just sit and people know where you're coming from. That's communication. So I'm just testing. I'm putting out content because I'm testing the equipment. I want to see if I can reach social media platforms that have different kinds of conversation. Sometimes I'm going to be talking in a, pulpit style voice. Every now and then I get preachy. Part of my personality. Sometimes I'm just going to be conversational. You know what I mean? Just relaxing. Fireside chat. What's up? What's happening? How y'all feeling? Other times I'm going to be presenting information. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, information so you can get things done. Other times I'm going to be inviting on guests, other people who have different perspectives than me. If people think like me, they're unnecessary in my life. I need people who are different. They'll bring a different flavor. I want to learn too. So I'm going to be bringing people to you that are a little different walk of life. I ain't from the streets. I'm from another walk of life, but I like my brothers from the streets to come on and join me and give another, perspective so that we can share information. You know what I mean? I might speak what they call proper, and a brother might come and speak a certain way, or we both brothers, we're gonna be kicking it. So on that note, my young G's, my young brothers, get outside, talk to her, get a number, get a name sometime, get off that internet, look at expressions, go outside and feel the breeze, the air. Go to a place, talk to people, develop social skills. If you have a business, carry your card out. You know how they used to have on Martin? The dude had a card, bam! And he'd present his card and start talking about his business. Learn how to do that. The successful person is the person that knows how to use their social skills. Some of us these days, we don't have social skills. Get social skills. It's going to make you successful. All right? So I'm just testing out my equipment on different media platforms. But when I speak, I have something to say at all times. So y'all have a good day. You have a lovely day. I'm going to move on. I'm going to get out of here. I got to go shopping for my mother. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I do on weekends. Shopping for my mother. Peace and blessings, y'all.